Hey, I'm so glad you can make it. Listen, I haven't been completely honest with you. No. It's nothing like that. I'm not being unfaithful. I'm more devoted to you than anybody. Which makes what I'm about to tell you all the harder for me. I think maybe we should sit down for this. Let's go over here. No, the tide's going out, so we're not gonna get wet. Don't worry. Let's just sit down in the sand and enjoy the sunset. So, I'm sure you've heard about the washed up whale that came around a couple months ago. Well, it was last month, but you know what I mean, right? And it had those big bite marks on the sides of it. Yeah, they said it was a shark, but they didn't know what kind. Well, I have the answer. It was me. No, please don't laugh at that. Oh God, you're. Oh, I don't want to. I shouldn't do this. You're gonna think I'm a monster. You're gonna leave me. I shouldn't. I shouldn't be telling you this. I shouldn't, but I can't hide it anymore. It's getting harder and harder, and it's the waves are just calling to me. Hey, please don't go. I promise I'm getting to the point. Alright, I'll just say it bluntly. I am a wereshark. Yes, kind of like a werewolf. The general term is lycanthropy. There are lots of different were animals. Werewolves, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Were-bears, hyenas, were-boar, were-sharks. That would be me. There are were-crocodiles, were-tigers. There are even were-ravens. Now, generally, lycanthropes try to hide themselves because usually when one of us gets revealed, all of a sudden it's pitchforks and torches and get the fuck out of our town. And usually it ends with someone getting strung up and burned. Because, and rightfully so, people are afraid of us. That look. You're nothing? You're not saying anything. Alright, I'll go on. It's been a couple years now. It was before I met you. Before you moved here, you moved to this town. Well, I don't know. It's a long story. Long story short, another wereshark scratched me one night, and a couple months later, I get this sensation, like, the only way I could describe it is a magnetism towards the water on nights with a full moon. And I would wake up stark naked on the beaches. No memory of how I got there. Imagine trying to get back home with no clothes. It's not fun. Although luckily it's always very early in the morning and not a lot of people are out. You're being very patient with me, and I'm grateful. So what do you think? I'm taking a very big risk because I love you. I love you so much. Before I met you, all I cared about was the sea. It called to me. It took care of me. But then I met you, and for the first time since I can remember, something was more important. Something was worth protecting, even if it was from myself. And that's what I've been doing. Sneaking out behind your back, especially on nights with the full moon. I never wanted you to see me change. You may see me tonight, and I can't guarantee your safety, because I know that it happens, but for the likes of me, I can't remember what happens. It's like all my instincts are rewired. All my primordial predatory instincts are forced to the surface, and my human rationality and emotions are pushed down deeper. Although, with you, I don't believe I could ever suppress my love for you. And you have to believe me. I am 100% in love with you. I wouldn't be telling you this if I didn't want some kind of future with you. And if you choose to scorn me and throw me out of my ear, I will understand, because I am dangerous. Being around me is dangerous. Sharks are not we are not domestic animals. We hunt, we kill, we feed, we mate. There's not much to us. But I just feel such a strong connection with you. Like I said, before you, all I cared about was the sea. And when I could get to it, when I could get into the water, I felt like I was complete, but now you complete me. And if you feel anything remotely like my feelings, please tell me. You're just sitting there, just listening, and I don't know how to take it. Like, are you deciding whether or not to report me to someone? I mean, who would honestly, who would believe you? But there are hunters that you could talk to if you found the right person, and they would hunt me down like an animal. I'd be sent to some lab somewhere and experimented on. And rightfully so, because this is a disease. I would never submit myself willingly, but it would make sense. Now, I've shelled my heart out to you, told you my darkest, deepest secret, and I just need to know. Now that you know, how do you feel about me? What? Are you serious? No, that's wonderful. You still love me? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't tell you how happy that makes me feel. Oh my god, thank you so much. I was so scared. Scared that you wouldn't accept me for who I was. For who I really am. No, I promise these are happy tears. I love you so much. Thank you. I promise. I will always protect you, no matter what. No matter what dangers come, no matter... Just no matter what, I will always be there for you. Because I love you. I love you so much. Someday, I'll be able to repay you with the happiness that you've given me. You truly are my one and only. And I will never, ever turn my back on you. I promise you that.